What's going on? This is Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid. And today I have a RedSub Coliseum 6-string fan fret bass. It's a purple burl burst, and it's pretty cool. We'll get into that in just a second. Roll that intro. All right. So, first off, aesthetically, this thing looks the part of it's kind of an out there bass. If you actually go and look up this bass on Gear for Music, you actually see that the back side of the bass itself is it's a 7-bolt on the website, and it's shaped like this. I'll actually put that picture right there. But in real life, it actually looks like this. I was fully expecting that picture, but I'm glad that it came out this way. I feel a lot more safe with it as far as stability goes. So that's a nice welcome change in that. On the backside, it is a 9-volt system, and this is relatively new, so I haven't taken the plastic and stuff off of it. The neck itself is a roasted maple neck, maple on maple. And it's a satin finish, feels pretty good. Has black binding on the side here. And it's also a little cool little thing. If you shine light on it, it'll actually glow in the dark. So if you're doing like club venues where it's dark lighting, it actually kind of works in your favor that you could actually see where the fret markers and stuff are. The frets themselves feel medium. And I like how it looks aesthetically. The headstock matches the body. It's a cool little shape there. It has closed gear tuners, and this little piece right here is my my tuner, so I can tune up the bass and stuff. The truss rod adjustment, it's a double adjustment, is in the neck here, or in the upper neck here by the nut. And then there's 2 soap bar style pickups, and all single bridge system here with a 3-band EQ, with a volume, a blend, a treble, mid, and bass, or bass, mid, and treble. I gotta find that out. I think it might be bass, mid, and treble, but we'll see in a second. And all in all, this thing it feels a little weird, but it plays pretty well, and you can adjust to how things are relatively easy. So yeah, there's that. I did an open box and first impressions video a week back or 2 weeks back, and some of the things that I said that were a little bit quirky about this bass is it's multi-scale, first off, just in case you hadn't noticed that. So it's fan frets. This is a longer string here than this is, so the B sounds really beefy, and it doesn't, it tends towards the girth, if you will. So B sounds really good on here, and all the way through to the C, everything feels pretty well put together. I did have to do some neck adjustments because, seasons change and the neck kind of bowed a little bit, so I had to re-straighten that up. Now it plays pretty good. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get to how this thing actually sounds, and I'm gonna go between both pickups, everything completely flat. And this is how she goes. yeah, that's between both pickups. Everything was flat. Let's go to the back pickup. Okay, let's go ahead and move to the front pickup. Okay. Let's put it back between both pickups here. And let's mess with the first knob. So I'm going to turn down everything. And then I'm going to turn up each knob separately. And we're going to see what we got here, okay? So first knob here. Let's see. Everything else is turned down. Let's go to halfway. Okay, let's take it all the way up. See what we got. Okay, so the first knob here is bass. Okay, let's take that all the way down, making the assumption that the second knob is mid, and this is on straight up and down 12 o'clock. Okay, so the middle knob is mid. Let's take the middle knob all the way up to 100%. I might have to find a pick because that's what this is telling me to do. So give me a second, I'll be back. All right, pick in hand. Let's give her one more go. Mid all the way up, same type of riff, right? There. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this here because I feel like a combination of all of these sounds is gonna make me want to do it again. So let's bring the mid all the way back to 0. So bass is on 0 or all the way down. Mid is all the way down. Let's bring what's left, which I believe is treble, this last knob here. Let's bring that to 50% and see what we got. Having the extra string on the bottom is a little bit weird, but you know. Nothing that playing with this bass for a little bit can make you more accustomed to how it feels and stuff like that. And the size of this isn't that much off from a 5-string. I know it's adding one more string, but it's not more real estate added on this bass. So it feels extremely similar to my signature 5-string bass that I have, which is over there. But yeah, so it's pretty comfortable. I got big hands, but this, like, it's, my finger can touch, I got big hands, but my finger can touch all the way down, and that's cool. So yeah, and let's take treble all the way up. Be a little careful with this. Okay, so we got the treble there. Let's take bass, put it at 0 or 50%, and let's take treble, put it at 50%. Keep the mid all the way out. This is what we got. Okay, so this is where my mind's at with this. I will play this bass doing like metal, like progressive metal, and I'm about to show you why. Just from me doing treble and me doing the mid control, I know that a combination of maybe bass at 0 or 12 o'clock, let's take mid and bring it all the way up, and then let's trade treble and bring it all the way up. So what this should do is this should give me like a really grungy metal type tone. And there, I'm not doing anything with my amp. This is just the bass to the amp to the interface. I don't do metal very often, but if I did, that bass would be involved a whole bunch of time. Yeah, I don't do metal, but yeah, that would be involved. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a slap setting, which is bass all the way up, treble all the way up, mid all the way out between both pickups. And then I'll roll it to one, do some slap stuff, and then roll it to the other and do some slap stuff. So this is both pickups on, bass all the way up, treble all the way up, mid all the way off. Yeah. So that's both pickups. I'm gonna roll to the back pickup now. Okay. Let's roll it to the front pickup now. So yeah, that's I could do this all day, going through the different stuff this thing can do. But before you buy, know this is a multi-scale, and it does kind of this is a fan fret rather, and it does kind of go from being straight up and down here to turning your hand this way to stretch, and then turning your hand this way to play the notes. Reason why I say that is because if you're doing chording and you're up here, your normal chords that will look like this, those chords now look like this, and you kind of have to get your finger over so that you can get that type of thing. So let's go with let's see if I can do it. See, it's a little bit more difficult than to have an actual straight up and down fretboard and stuff like that. But again, the longer you play with it, the easier it gets and the more familiar you get with this particular fretboard. So that's not necessarily a negative thing. Just don't think you're going to be as cold as you were if this is your first fan fret type situation. Now, with that being said, you can get this bass for $429. So if this is going to be, and this is the 6-string version, it goes down from there. So they also have 5-string versions in a different colorway, and then they have a 4-string version in a different colorway as well. So you don't necessarily have to be stuck on the purple burl. You can get, I think they have a blue one. I think there's like an orange one and a red one. And they all have this type of vibe. So they all have this type of aggression whenever you're using the EQs and all that stuff. And granted, I did that naked in my amp with no simulation. I didn't add any distortion. I didn't add any fuzz. I didn't add any comp, compression, anything like that. This is just straight from here, naked channel just for YouTube that I use, and then out to my Focusrite that you're hearing as I play. So this is the bare bones. This is what this bass will give to you. And I think for the money, it's a pretty good pickup. I also will say this, one of the first upgrades that you're gonna do, I'm gonna say in order if you care about that type of thing. If this is my bass and I was gonna keep it, which I'm not, I'm sending this to Lobster to do a review and stuff like that, and then we'll decide from there. But first thing I would do is swap out these tuners, these closed gear tuners. There's a little bit of play in them, and it's not as precise as I would be comfortable with. Just leave them there, tune it one time, go through a whole gig, and then it's still being tuned. So a little bit of slop in there. That's the first thing. Second thing, to add a little bit more characteristic to it, I would then go and swap out the preamp for something. Dark glass will probably be a good little look at to throw in there. And then the pickups will probably be last, or I would do these second and then do the preamp last. But I think having more dynamic possibilities in the preamp will probably give you more results as far as the tone that you can achieve and stuff like that. Yeah, but construction, everything feels good, especially that it has 5 bolts and a solid piece of wood. It goes deep down into the neck, you know. So here it goes down to here on the back. So this is where the tip of the fretboard is, and that goes down to here. So it's all the way through the body, and it's a solid bass. So yeah, that's my whole review on this bass. Thank y'all for watching for as long as you did. Like, subscribe. Tell me what you think of the bass in the comments. I really enjoy reading those. Thank y'all for watching. Till next time, I've been Alan Brown, aka Bully the Kid. Y'all be easy.